Good morning. Bear with me. Did some cardio this morning. Tried to go back to sleep. Maybe got another hour. So I'm up. I'm gonna go to the gym. Try to get some more food in myself. Get exhausted. See if I can get some more sleep. But in the meantime, I've had a lot of people ask if I'm on other social media, and I'm not. This is where you're gonna find me. You might see an old Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok account, just because I'm too lazy to delete that stuff off the apps when I'm done with them. You might see me on there, that's fine, but I don't post there. This is where I'm active at, is YouTube. So hope that helps some people out. Secondly, you guys are still growing. 424 subscribers. I looked when I got up. That's awesome. Like I said, I'm not gonna put a lot more into this than I already am. So the fact you guys like that, that's awesome. Surprises me. Got some more though. Don't worry about it. All right, those are done. So anyways, I appreciate that. So a little bit about myself. Why do I live this way? That's a complicated question. For starters, I'm a recovered meth addict. And when I wasn't using meth heavily with a needle, I was binge eating heavily because I lacked that in my addiction. So I've always had an insatiable hunger for food in my sobriety. Fast forward to years later, I find sobriety, and food is still something I very much love. And I got really fat. I don't have any pictures available at the moment. I have an old Army ID and maybe a couple floating around on my Google account that I can pull up, but I wasn't really photogenic or like myself back then, so I don't have a lot of proof of that, and thank God, I've seen a couple of pictures of myself when I was really lost in my addiction, and I hate that shit when they're shown to me. I'm glad I'm not there, but anyways, so I have this insatiable fucking hunger for food after my addiction's gone, and I just balloon up, get really, really fat. And then through Beachbody with, there was a weightlifting program in there I really liked. Just got addicted to it, and I've been here ever since. Through bodybuilding, I've learned discipline and commitment and responsibility and, controlling my diet better. I'm not great at it yet still, that's why I'm struggling to post these videos and lose weight. But, so with that being said, bodybuilding has helped me change my life 100% from my addiction, and I didn't even handle my addiction until my late 20s or early 30s. So here I am, 37 years old. I feel like I'm really just getting started in life. But with that being said, so I live the way I do. It's a life-saving remedy for me. If I don't do it, I feel like a piece of shit that's falling backwards into a life that destroyed myself. So here we are. I'm going to take these pre-workouts and I'm going to go be the amazing me I love. I'm out. is up, YouTube? Let me get this hat off. Shades my pretty face. Yeah, so just finished this workout. Feeling really good. Weight this morning, 194.2. I'm back on track to where I average. This is where my weight normally sits. This is what I normally look like. I'm good with that. Like I said, the holiday for my birth is over. Now, back to fucking work. Today was shot day, so that's good. I've already went over my regimentation with supplementation. That's good. I got my cardio in. My watch was charging, so I don't know how many steps it was. So, yeah, you know, it is what it is. Today's workout was back. As we can see, the wings are coming in. Boom, boom, right? And biceps. I wish they were bigger, you know? Like most men with most of their appendages. I wish they were bigger. All right, enough humor. Let's go ahead and talk about my workout. I get in there, somebody's on my favorite device, the lat pull down. So I go over into pull-ups. And even with my pull-ups, I use wrist straps here, because if not, I feel it in my biceps, and I'm not trying to do that. While I'm trying to train the lats in the back, I want to feel it in my lats and my back. So my wrist straps help me focus the stimulus into the proper muscle group. It's not because I'm too weak to lift my fat ass. It's not because I'm too weak to lift the weights that I use. It's because the wrist straps help me stay in the targeted area. So, lighten the weight, use some straps, whatever you got to do, stay in the targeted area. Whatever you have to do for your movement, do that. So 2 sets of pull-ups there. The guy was done with the lat machine, went over into that and finished out there. I didn't film the lat machine and I missed one of my bicep exercises, but I got most of it. After that, I went into a cable row. I didn't always do these correctly. It took me a while to learn to lock my shoulders down so that I was being stretched in the lats. A lot of times my shoulders would come up and I was really funny form. So that's important for a cable row or for any row. You really want to keep the shoulders down, elbows to the side, and that keeps everything focused. And you can just squeeze and feel that contraction right there. So that's what you're doing with this cable row. You're letting it stretch you out, shoulders down, stretch all the way out, bring it back in and contract. The stretch and the contraction, okay? That's important. Stretch, contraction, there it is. It's like pregnancy terms, okay? I'm sorry, I'm joking. Anyways, moving on. So I did some cable rows there, and then I went into single arm rows. Seated machine, same thing. Got some footage here. You let it get the stretch, you bring it in for the contraction, switch sides out there. For biceps, I did hammer curls. And I just did 4 sets here. I got 4 sets of my hammer curls. I got 3 sets with barbell curls, and then I got 3 sets with incline curls. So I got some footage of that. But yeah, so all in all, 12 sets on the back, 10 sets on the biceps, 22 sets for the total workout, for a total of about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. I don't know. Probably should try to focus my gym time towards 10:30. That's kind of when things die down, and then it picks back up after 11 for the gym or for the lunch rush. A lot of people lunch between 11 and 1, depending on what companies they work for. So, anyways, I wish I could just shut that bitch down and let it all be mine, but I don't know. Anyways, let's check this pump out. So, there it is. Boom, boom, boom. The lats. Man, I fucking hate my stomach. Like I was talking about earlier, a lot of early on decisions in my life. I didn't even start lifting until I was after 30 years old. So here I am, 37. I've maybe been at it 4 or 5 years, and I've maybe been on enhancements for the past 1.5 to 2 years. So, anyways, so yeah, I really haven't been doing this that long. They say it takes 10 years to get good at anything. I've been seriously lifting in the gym for maybe 3 years. Everything prior to that was all like really high intensity cardio, or maybe something with resistance training, but it was light dumbbells, like some Sean T25 stuff or something like that. So legitimately heavy resistance progressive training the last 3 years. So been doing it a few years now, but I always can see my mistakes. Let's bring this camera down, change that camera angle. I don't like it. There we go. I feel like that's better. There's my lats. Not bad, James, not bad. I was leaning forward in a chair the other day. I guess my lat pops out in my shirt really bad, especially if I'm wearing larges or extra larges. And this dude come up, guy I work with, he just grabbed my lat. So that's a big piece of meat. I'm like, yeah, it is. So it makes me feel good. Anyways, I like them. They're there. All right. Rear double bicep. Not good at this. Oh, fuck.
cramping all through here. I've been watching a lot of bodybuilders on YouTube, and they're talking about their preps like the week prior when they start cutting a lot of calories, a lot of water out, and these guys, they put their body through hell. I don't know if I could ever do it, so kudos to them. Like, I love seeing what they do with their bodies, like being on stage. It's awesome. It's like one of my favorite sports, aside from golf. I fucking love golfing, okay? I'm terrible at it, but I love it. All right, let's check out this rear lat spread, and then I'm gonna have this protein shake. I have switched to just strawberries now, so I no longer have bananas in my protein shake. So I've stopped eating my 3 caramel candies a day, and I'm down to 50 grams of rice. So I'll recalculate it today, but I know that my diet is coming in under 2,000 calories, and I'm hitting about 198 to 202 grams of protein. And those are really the 2 things I track when I'm trying to lose weight. So rear lat spread, protein shake, here I come. All right, I got so much work to do.